How can a woman possibly fight in this?
Fight? We use our principles. I mean, that's how we're going to get the vote. Although I am not opposed to engaging in a bit of fisticuffs should the occasion arise.
The cheerful, bright, and dedicated friend of Wonder Woman, Etta Candy is more than just a secretary for Steve Trevor. She is a talented intelligence officer, a lieutenant, and then a captain of the Air Force, and a commander of the government organization called Argus. She is proud of her plus-size figure and is usually seen with a devil-may-care mindset. She even became a Wonder Woman for one day and defeated 4 villains. Welcome to DCNS, and let's get to know Wonder Woman's best friend, Etta Candy. Created by William Moulton Marston, Etta Candy first appeared in Sensation Comics in 1942. She is illustrated as a vibrant, confident, and strong young lady who is not ashamed of her figure and has a great love of candy. On the comic strips that followed that were published in many newspapers by King Features, it was explained that she used to be a sickly, malnourished woman when Wonder Woman, acting as a nurse, discovered her in a local hospital. She explained that her love for candy revived her health. Golden Age Etta is a leader of the Beta Lambda sorority at Holiday College, and she has no fear when it comes to pushing back male villains. Her first adventure was to scout numerous girls to help Wonder Woman in fighting the Nazi forces of Dr. Poison. She is so brave that she stormed a Nazi concentration camp once, armed with a box of candy to save children. She is even applauded by the Amazons for her bravery.
I think so.
You gotta put the sword down, Diana, please.
It doesn't go with the outfit.
At all.
Etta Candy's hometown is in Brazos County, Texas. Her father's name is Hard Candy, her mother is Sugar Candy, and brother is Mint Candy, who was a soldier for the U.S. Army. Her boyfriend was Oscar Sweet Gulper, a student of Starvard. Etta Candy was also known for her car named Esmeralda, her trademark call Hoo Hoo, and interjections such as For the Love of Chocolate. She is portrayed as a brave leader and a reliable sidekick of Wonder Woman.
Not all men, are we, Chief?
The Wonder Man. Yeah, I think I like it.
You're back. And this time without your girl to protect
Could
you.
I go with
So what are you
that?
going to do
Thank
now,
you.
eh?
Height.
I think I'm in love with this woman.
Writer Robert Kaniher inverted Etta's character when he took over Wonder Woman during the Silver Age of comics. He portrayed Etta as weight-conscious, anxious girl who never led the Holiday Girls and was rarely seen. Etta Candy reappeared in 1980 along with Steve Trevor. She has graduated from Holiday College and has become a lieutenant for the Air Force and secretary for General Phil Darno. She also became Diana's roommate but never learned her secret identity. She was still weight-conscious, but she did mention that she came from an overweight family. Nonetheless, she had a nerdy boyfriend named Howard Huckabee. In one escapade, Etta was abducted and brought to hell by a Satanist group under Clarion's influence. Etrigan and Wonder Woman saved her while being catatonic.
Next stop, Themyscira. And hopefully an Amazon who likes them thick.
Before the event of Crisis on Infinite Earths, Dan Mishkin portrayed Etta with renewed confidence and she became Wonder Woman for one day. Dr. Psycho was posing as Captain Wonder when he used the ectoplasmic extractor to give him similar powers with Wonder Woman. Howard operated the ectoplasmic extractor on Etta Candy and it gave her the powers of Wonder Woman. She became Wonder Etta and battled Silver Swan, Cheetah, Angleman, and Captain Wonder.
I'm introducing myself. It's Etta Candy. I'm Steve Trevor's secretary.
What is a secretary?
Ooh, well, I do everything. I go where he tells me to go and I do what he tells me to do.
Oh, well, where I'm from, that's called slavery.
I really like her.
When George Perez took over in 1987, Etta Candy is the love interest of Steve Trevor and they became married eventually. Etta worked as an aide for Steve Trevor in the Air Force when he was framed by Ares to instigate a global war. Etta and Steve became fugitives while assisting Wonder Woman in deposing Ares' plans. Steve and Etta realized their love for one another while on the run and became a happy couple. Sometime later, Etta had an eating disorder because she felt insecure about her weight. She lost 20 pounds, but it became detrimental to her health. She collapsed while fitting wedding gowns, and Diana gave her an advice to have a sensible diet.
I worked for him during the war. I would take his calls and make his appointments and worry about him for weeks on end when he disappeared to some invisible mystical island full of beautiful women. So he claimed.
Writer Gail Simone then re-established Etta as an intelligence officer under Sarge Steele, where she is still married to Steve and knows the secret identity of Diana. Later, she was recruited by Mr. Terrific and the Green Lantern to become an operative for Checkmate under United Nations authority. She trained hard, dropped 50 pounds, and requested to work in the field as a night-level liaison.
Etta, we need someone with expertise in biotech, high-security facilities, and the ability to keep their mouth shut.
In the 2011 New 52 reboot of DC, Etta is now African-American and is a very trustworthy and ambitious secretary of Steve Trevor.
Steve!
In the DC Rebirth, now known as Commander Etta Candy, she leads Argus, or Advanced Research Group Uniting Superhumans, a government organization skilled in dealing with supernatural events and superhumans. Flashbacks revealed that Etta was romantically involved with Dr. Barbara Minerva before becoming the Cheetah.
Where do you think you're going?
Now, let's discuss the other versions of Etta Candy. In the Seven Soldiers story arc, Etta is a counselor for a support group of superheroes with low self-esteem and a convention speaker. In Wonder Woman Amazonia, set in Victorian Britain, Etta was a poor orphan who became friends with the young Diana. When they grew up, Diana worked on stage shows, but Etta became a prostitute when she was abandoned by her husband. Years later, she became a nanny for Diana's daughters, Victoria and Etta. In Convergence Wonder Woman, she became a vampire when a vampire Joker from the Red Rain universe bit her. Etta in Wonder Woman Earth 1 is renamed as Beth and is insinuated to be a lesbian or bisexual, and she and the Holiday Girls designed Wonder Woman's costume. Finally, in the comic continuation of Smallville, Etta Candy is a pilot for the invisible plane for the US Air Force and escorted Queen Hippolyta back to Themyscira.
Etta, did you steal an invisible jet from the US military?
Stephen Trevor, I'm surprised at you. There's no such thing as an invisible jet.
In the 1975 Wonder Woman series of Linda Carter, Etta Candy is secretary for General Blankenship and was portrayed by Beatrice Cullen. In the DC animated universe, Etta Candy is a lesbian and an African-American co-pilot of the Invisible Jet to Steve Trevor. In the movies, played by Lucy Davis, Etta made her film debut in the DC Extended Universe in Wonder Woman movie of 2017. Lucy Davis was widely praised as Etta Candy, as she herself has accepted her true weight and figure, which is similar to how Etta Candy was always shown her confidence about her weight. Lucy Davis became a news headline after acknowledging that she was suffering from bulimia, an eating disorder of binge eating, and then purging it in healthy ways. After joining a support group, Lucy Davis loved her true figure and stopped her disorder. Overall, Etta Candy is a delightful character that balances out the ferocious character of Wonder Woman. She is a wonderful sidekick, yet a surprisingly bright military agent and operational leader. Do you have more information about Etta Candy? Place your comments below and hit subscribe.